Hi, I'm Samuel, and today I'm going to be filming a review for the Lionel 3-rail O-scale CSX sd40-2. Okay, so this engine came out in 2013, but I'm only filming a review for it today because I just got one from a guy named Eric Siegel. He's also known as Eric's Trains, and I'm going to be making a special trip to his house soon to film his layout. Okay, so now for some stats and facts about this locomotive. There is one smoke unit right here, and you just pour smoke fluid directly down the stack to get it in there. We have two flywheels, one in the back, one in the front. We also have a length of 17 inches and a minimum curve of 0.31. Okay, taking a look at the front here, you can see that we have some nice cast-in details over here. We also have these little lights. Those don't turn on until it's going backwards, then those turn red. We also have some lighted number boards up here and some lights here. And this is some ditch lights. What they do is that when you blow the horn, they will alternate. You'll see that when the train is in motion. We also have an electrocoupler down here, a little bridge here to get between trains, and some hoses down here. Moving along the side, we have some nice cast-in details down here and on the trucks. We also have the numbers on the sides and a little sd40-2 number right there. We also have some legible numbers over here and some nice cast-in doors all the way to the back. Here's a look at the back of the engine, and there's not much new here, but these are lighted number boards. These are turn white when it's in reverse and red when it's going forwards. And we basically have the same thing down here as we do on the front. Here's a look at the top of the engine. As you can see, there's not much to see. There's the smoke unit that I was talking about. There is the horn, and here's some vents. Now, there are controls, but they're not underneath the locomotive. And let me show you how you get to them. So there's this little piece here that it blends in like camouflage, but what you can do is pry it off like that. And you just gotta kind of stick your finger down in there or something, and this will pry off. And there you have the controls. As you can see, we have the program run switch, the no Odyssey and Odyssey control, and the smoke and no smoke. Here we have the master volume control, and here is one of the flywheels. And of course, to put it back on, you just simply reverse the process. Like that. Taking a look at the underside of the locomotive, you can tell that on each truck we have two pickup rollers, and here in the middle we have a sensor and the big speaker. Okay, let's go ahead and start her up.
Dispatcher here. Do you copy? Over.
Roger that.
Please start her up and stand by for track orders.
Copy that, dispatcher. We'll get up and running. Out.
Okay, let's first listen to the horn. I really like it. One of the cool things about this locomotive is that if you barely tap on the whistle button, you get this sound. Kinda cool. You had to barely tap it though. As you can see, I'm not the best at it. But anyway, here's the bell. Here's some crew talk.
Can I get a green light? Over.
Affirmative. The track is yours. Over.
Roger that. Out.
Here's the sound of fuel filling up the fuel tank.
Fill her up! Dispatcher, we've got a full tank. Over.
Roger that. Out.
Now, one of the things you can do with this engine is that there's a button on the Legacy remote that says aux 1, and if you press it, it'll do sequence control. And that ding ding toot means that we have sequence control on. And by the way, sequence control is where it will do stuff on its own. So all I'm gonna do is turn up the throttle, and then it'll do all the rest for me. Okay, let's go ahead and roll her out.
Dispatcher, we are on the move. Over.
Copy that. Out.
Dispatcher, are we cleared through the block? Over.
Yes, all clear ahead. Over.
Very good. That'll keep us moving. Out.
Dispatcher here. All clear inbound. Over.
Roger that. Out. Train is at a complete stop. We'll let you know when we're underway. Out. Tied her down, going to beach. Out.
Well, that about does it for this review. I'm Samuel, and I'll see you next time. And of course, to put it back on, you basically... well, that didn't work.